We saw at the start of training today, Cristhian Mosquera introduced, a brand new signing. He's obviously flown out to join the group here. What was the thinking there? Is it about getting him integrated as soon as possible?
Exactly that. Very happy to have him. He's a player that we have monitoring for a long time, and he has decided to join us, and we are very happy to have him already with us.
And can we conclude from that if you were to make another signing, maybe a striker, would the same apply? Would you want to get any new players out on this tour so they can integrate?
Yes, for sure. Obviously, once we have finalized everything with that player, we want to integrate him with the team as quick as possible. With Noni, it was impossible because he needed some time. I think he's going to take a shorter vacation, I think what he deserves, because he wants to join us straight away as soon as we are back. But the rest, immediately, I think is better. So they can start to join the team, get to know each other, and get the ideas that we want to put in their minds.
Hi, Mikel. Just could I ask specifically about Viktor Gyökeres. We're hearing that he could complete a move to Arsenal in the next 48 hours. Is that something you can give us any light on?
Unfortunately, you know that I cannot talk about a player that is not ours yet. So whatever happens in the next few hours, I'm sure that the club would make a statement about it.
And Cristian, your first pre-season as an Arsenal player, how's it been so far?
Yeah, it's been great. The boys have really welcomed me in a good way, and a lot of information, of course, a lot of new drills, especially the pitch stuff is, of course, new to me. But I felt really welcome, and it's been a good pre-season so far.
Hi, Mikel. Can I just get the latest on the injury front? Any update on Gabriel and Timber from Wednesday?
Yeah, Gabi, he felt a little niggle the day in training, and we didn't want to take any risk. And hopefully in the next week or so, he's going to be available to train and play again. And with Julian, he's getting very close. He's almost ticked every box that we needed after the surgery and the period of rehab that he needed. And I think in the next few days, he's going to start joining the team again.
Yeah. Hi, Cristian. Next week, you're playing against Tottenham. You spent a number of years working with Thomas Frank. How strange is that going to be? Now you're like huge rivals all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's fine. We get the pre-season game out of the way, and then we are straight to business when the season starts. It'll be good to see him, of course. Had a really good time with him at Brentford, but yeah, you know, life goes on as well. I'm at a different place, he's at a different place. But yeah, it'll be interesting, of course, to play against him now that I've played with him for a long time.
Hi, Mikel. I know you're focused on Arsenal and what you guys do in the summer market and prepare for the new season. But just could I get your comments on seeing what other clubs are doing in the market? I mean, of course, Liverpool have already spent a lot in the summer, and now they're being linked to move to Isak. Are you surprised by how much clubs are doing in the market despite already winning the league? And is this a case of what Premier League teams will be doing?
Well, that's a competition. You saw it straight away before the Club World Cup. Man City, what they did straight away. When you see Chelsea, what they've done. Man United, the Spurs, and of course Liverpool. So you see every club is very active. Everybody wants to get better, increase the quality of the squad, the depth of the squad, and there's no different with us.
So just one more question on the summer signing so far. You know, what have you done as a coach to try to assimilate them as quickly as possible in terms of how you welcome them? And a question for Cristian as well. How have you felt welcome to the club so far by fellow players and the fans out here in Singapore?
You want to start? I think it's a good point that Mikel is making in terms of getting players in as quick as possible. So I've been able to be with the team from day one in pre-season. I think it's benefited me a lot. I'm much further down the line now in terms of the integration of play than I would have been if I joined, let's say, now. So it's been fantastic so far. It's such a good group, such a good group of staff, and the whole team around has made everything very easy.
Nick?
Yeah, I was just going to ask, Cristian, obviously at Brentford, you're such an important key player. Do you think your role is going to be different from Arsenal? How are you going to have to adjust?
I'm realistic, of course. I know this is a step up in terms of quality, size of club. But I'm here to contribute, of course. Otherwise, I wouldn't have made the move. But I also know that there's some of the best players in the world in my position here. So it'll be competitive. And Yeah, there's the things you see in the weekend on the pitch, but there's a lot of other things going on around the football team, and I hope I can really help this team both on and off the pitch.
If it's not like last season, you probably play a lot of games, whatever happens.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. And it's about being available. It's about being fit. I'm used to playing 38 games plus a couple of cup games. Here it will be close to 60 games maybe. So you need a full squad. And for me, it's about being available. I know my chances will come, and then it's just about taking them when they're there.
Hi, Mikel. I just wanted to say Martinelli's my favorite player, and he obviously had that really good season in 2022. And since then, has not replicated the exact same level of output. So I was just wondering for this season, what are your plans with Martinelli? And yeah.
With all our front players at the end, I think they are very dependent on the environment that we create around them and to create and to open the spaces so they can explode them. And we always want better and more from every single player. I think Gabi has performed very consistently in the last 3 or 4 seasons. And last year as well, he had the bad injury that he picked up, that he missed quite a lot of games, but very happy with what he's doing with us.
Thank you.
Thank you. And then we're going to take the last couple.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
Just looking at the striker position, I would love to know how you gauge your metric of selecting who's your number 9. Is it from what you've seen in training? Is it from past seasons? Is it attitude? Is it their performances? How do you pick your number 9?
The same as the other. At the end, it's about impact and performance. And there is a state of moment in every player, how they're feeling, how the emotional state is, their confidence is. And then as well, what the connections that you generate within the team and who links better with who in relation to what we want to achieve that game against a particular opponent that behaves in a specific way. So we will make the decision in relation to that. But once someone is in the right moment and pushing the door with full of confidence, for sure the manager is not going to stop him playing.
Thank you. So last 2 here, one, and then the last one for Cristian.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, Mikel. What does Cristhian Mosquera bring to the team as an individual? And what does it say about his drive to come to a club with so many good defenders in front of the pecking order? Again,
raise the level, raise the competition. And last season, again, we learned that with the depth that we had in the squad, the numbers in the backline, it wasn't enough. And Cristian is going to help us a lot in that. He has different qualities that what we have in the backline. He's going to add huge amount of hunger because he's so willing to come here and contribute to the team. And we have to give him a little bit of time to pick the ideas and to adapt here, but he's got great qualities to make us better.
Thank you.
And final one for Cristian, please.
Cristian, how have you found the step up from Brentford and what made you feel that you wanted to take this challenge? Because obviously there's a lot of competition in midfield.
Yeah, there's a lot of competition, but for me it was a chance to represent Arsenal at the age of 31. I was coming to a later stage in my career and I signed a new deal with Brentford. But when the interest came from Arsenal and my first talks with Mikel, it was very clear to me that I would do everything to be able to play here because to get this adventure, to be part of a team that has so big ambitions is for me amazing step to take this stage in my career.
Yeah. And just finally, Mikel, I just wanted to ask you, what is the target in your mind for this season? And do you feel there's a pressure to deliver a trophy this season? Do you feel like you have to deliver that?
Well, pressure is a great word, and I think that means that there is belief in our ability to achieve what we want to achieve, and we've been very, very close the last 3 seasons. And small things are going to decide whether we achieve that or not. But what we have to make sure that we don't lose sight of what we have to do daily to get to the levels that we want, to set the demands that we want within the squad, because that's the most important one. The internal demand has to be always exceeding any external demand, and that's what we are trying to achieve every single day.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.